Hello friends, I welcome you to today's video. My friend and I were sitting here and thinking what else we can do besides the relationships readings for the collective, and we've decided to do something else. So the question for today is, will my dreams come true? I know that all of you, and myself included, made a wish. We have some wishes and aspirations that for this year, some hopes for this year, some ideas what we want to do or what we want to change this year in our lives. And I want to do a little bit of a little reading that is going to answer the question, will my dreams come true? But because you know what I think, that tarot is a lot more sophisticated. It doesn't answer yes or no. It gives us a little bit of energy reading. It gives us a little bit of explanation of things and little advice. So let's try to take it and see what our tarot tells us. Pick one of the elephants. I have the blue one, the orange one, and the yellow one. Oh my god, and they're so adorable. Look, so you can see them. I'm just gonna put them down, let them rest. They can relax a little bit while we are doing this reading. I will take 2 cards for now and see if we want any more. If we want any more cards, we will take it. So that's pile number 1, little blue elephant, turquoise. Oops. These are new cards. It's a new deck. I just got it. Haven't worked on it yet. This is my first reading on this deck. It's beautiful. It's called Influence of the Angels Tarot, and the artwork is amazing. You will see how beautiful it is. It has gold gilding, as you can see, and you all know by now that I love gold. The Russian in me. Okay, so question for the pile number 2, little orange elephant. Will my dreams come true? What's the tarot advice would be? And the pile number 3 for the yellow, adorable yellow elephant. What do we have on the bottom of the pile? It's a magician. Magician tells us that the energy of this spread is going to be, you can do this. You have all the tools in your hands. You are able, you are capable, you have the knowledge that you need to open, to start whatever you want to start. And there is a very good possibility that everything that you want will definitely come through because you can do this. So let's see what the cards tell us. The pile number 1, will my dreams come true? In this pile, I'm going to say that this year it's going to be a little bit difficult because your plans are still very premature. You don't have it all planned out. The 3 of Swords tell me that you don't have the foundation yet. You are ready to go. You are ready to jump into it head first without even thinking about it. But you need a lot more planning. You need to get to 4 swords in order to have a stable foundation. So the advice of this cards are, keep on researching, keep on reading, keep on learning. You have the strive. You can do it. You're not afraid of anything. You see, the white dove tells you that this is whatever you have an idea about, it's great. It's something that was born and is ready to grow, but it needs a little bit more work before you can actually go into it. So let's take another card and see. And this tells me that this is a very fast card, actually, the 3 of Swords. So quickly, do the work quickly, do the research fast. It can still happen this year if you do it right. So let's see. Am I on the right track? Absolutely. Are you kidding me? An emperor? Yes, yes. You need to graduate from the fool to the emperor in order, and that's what exactly what it is. Um, do more work, do more calculations, get more information, research it, ask people, um, ask somebody who knows better than you. This is information, this is thoughts, this, and then as soon as you become an emperor, as soon as you're ready, you have all the tools in your hands, you will definitely achieve greatness. So that's a pile number one. Let's see what the pile number two tells us. Here we have all swords. So here, this card tells me that you have the foundation for whatever you want to start. I mean, it could be anything, because at this point, everything is in the thought level. So you have it all planned out. You know exactly what you want to do. You've done all your research. You have talked to all the people you wanted to talk to. You have it all. Calculation is all done. You are ready to go for it. The Eight of Swords tells me that it's not going to be easy, because there's some things that you don't see around you. You might be doing something that you shouldn't be doing. You have to think about it. You have to think about whether this is something you need to be doing, or you might want to go into a different direction, because at the end, you're going to be sitting and thinking, was it worth it? Perhaps it's an investment that you want to make. Let's see, what is it? Perhaps the cards, of course, all of you might be doing about something different, but let's see, maybe it tells us whether it's more personal or it's more business, or, and I took two cards. And this is probably more personal. This is probably a little bit more personal, a little bit more emotional. Perhaps you are thinking about having a family, but you're not sure about it. You're not sure about it. So make sure that you seriously think about what you want to do, what your plans are. Perhaps it might not worth it. Although this card, both of these cards, Nine of Cups and Ten of Cups, tell me that it's going to be very successful, but for whatever reason, I think you're putting a little bit more effort into something than you should, or maybe a little bit more thought you're putting into something that you shouldn't. Thinking too much. Perhaps you can decide. Perhaps you can decide. Let's see. Can you decide, or you can decide? Of course, Two of Cups. You can decide. You can decide. You're thinking too much about it. Well, the cards tell me, stop thinking. It's all going to work out for you. It's all going to work out for you at the end. You'll be happy in this venture, whatever you want to do, whether you are getting into a relationship, whether you are planning a wedding, whether you are planning new business, although it has nothing to do here. It doesn't tell me, but of course you're all different and you hold different dreams. And yes, go ahead. You already made the right choice. Don't think about it twice. Just go for it. We have King of Swords, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, it's passion. It's incredible passion. You might be passionate for your spouse or your partner, or you might be passionate for your job. And the King of Swords tell me that whatever your passion is, go for it. But calculation is the key. You cannot really do too much. You cannot put too much emotions in it. You need to seriously calculate. You need to seriously think about how you're going to do it, because you have a great beginning. You have a great beginning. It's your passion. There's no questions about it, whether this is a family, new family, whether this is a new business, whether this is a new hobby, or you want to go to school, you want to learn a new profession. This is something that you are absolutely passionate about. And maybe, let's see, is there too many emotions? What are you putting into it that you shouldn't be? no, you're not putting too much emotions into it. Perhaps there's another woman there's a woman in your life. Perhaps you are planning to have a family. That's a male beginning, because the wand in an ace of wand represents a male beginning. It's a phallus in a way. So perhaps you're planning a marriage, which is great, but calculated. Think about it. Don't spend too much money. Perhaps you are. Perhaps you want to open a new business. It's go ahead, not a problem. I mean, Empress tells me that it's going to be extremely successful. You're not going to have any problems on your way. Everything is beautiful. Everything is calm. She is the kind of person that already knows everything. She is emotional. She had calculated it all to a T. She knows exactly what to do. She knows exactly how to do it. So perhaps you'll need the help of a woman for this beginning, whatever it is, or perhaps you need to be as wise and Empress, as calculated as the King of Swords. And let's see, is this has anything to do with finance? Yes, it's a High Priestess. You see, whatever you're starting, whatever you're thinking about, it's your karma, it's your fate. Perhaps you're thinking about studying tarot. Perhaps you are thinking of, I don't know, going into magic. Um, Whatever you're doing, it's going to be extremely successful because you're passionate. You have all the tools in your hands. So go for it. Go for it and enjoy it. There's nothing more to say for this spread. So we have something that needs a lot more planning for the blue elephant. So at this point, go for it, but not yet. It's not going to realize yet. For this particular, for the orange elephant, the advice, yes, don't overthink it. Just don't overthink it. Everything's already planned out. You got it all perfect. Whatever you do, you made the right choices. Go for it. It's going to be successful. For the yellow elephant, yes, you are passionate about something. Less emotions, like the High Priestess. The High Priestess, she has no emotions. She's absolutely emotionless person who knows it all. She knows everything. She has incredible wisdom. She has incredible knowledge. She can go deep inside herself and pull out exactly what she needs for to do whatever she wants. So become a High Priestess. It's great to have a passion. It's very good to become a King of Swords and calculate everything versus being an emotional. Perhaps this is a match made in heaven. Perhaps this is a wedding for somebody, because we have an Empress here, we have a King of Swords, and it's a very good match. And we have the male beginning right here. So perhaps he is very passionate about this woman, and this card tells me that you're a karmic partner. So yes, whatever you're passionate about, being a woman or being a business, go for it. You are going to be very successful, and it's all going to work out for you this year. So that's it, my dear. Tell me if this is something you might want to hear more about the same types of spreads, because this is something new. I certainly enjoy doing this little spreads for the collective. For me, this is a first. But I mean, how many times you can do relationship spreads? I mean, you have to try and do something different. So anyways, I appreciate you guys being with me. You see, I have a new setup for my husband really worked on this. He helped me a lot. He set up the space for me. Now I can be comfortable here and do exactly what I want whenever I want it. So if you guys want to see more videos, drop me off a comment. perhaps some of this, your plans will resonate with, some of this will resonate with your plans. Let me know what you're planning to do this year. And let's see if I can do maybe a little bit more precise plans. I mean, precise reading in terms of, if you tell me, hey, I have a dream of, I don't know, opening a business, can you check it out? And I'm gonna think of you guys when I am doing my next reading, which probably might be interesting. So thank you again for being with me. I enjoyed having you. I'm enjoying doing these little readings, and I hope to see you soon. Drop me off a comment, like my videos, and share them. And have a good rest of the day. Bye bye.